Raja and the Jewel of the Coconut. The air hung thick and sweet over the coastal rainforest of Kalimantan, a humid blanket smelling of salt spray and decaying orchids. Deep in a tangle of roots and pandanus palms lived Raja, a crab of immense and formidable size. He was a coconut crab, Burgess latro, and among his kind, Raja was a legend. Unlike the scuttling shore crabs, Raja possessed an almost prehistoric majesty. His carapace, a deep mottled purple blue, was the size of a dinner plate, and his 10 legs were thick, powerful columns ending in sharp, curved points. But it was his massive chelipeds, his claws, that truly set him apart. They were the color of sun-baked earth and felted with coarse brown hairs, capable of exerting a crushing force measured in hundreds of newtons. These weren't mere pincers, they were tools, weapons, and keys to his sustenance. Raja's favorite domain was a small, uninhabited islet just off the main Borneo coastline, where coconut palms grew in abundance. Every evening, as the sun dripped fire into the South China Sea, Raja would begin his nightly quest. Tonight, his target was a particularly juicy, newly fallen coconut. Raja approached the round husk with a deliberate, almost thoughtful gait. He didn't just smash it. He employed the refined technique passed down through generations. First, he used his smaller walking legs to spin the coconut, searching for the 3 weak spots, the eyes. Once located, he would grip the coconut firmly in the crook of his larger, stronger right claw. Then with his left claw, he would begin to work. The massive claw wasn't just for crushing, it was surprisingly dexterous. Raja would systematically tear away the thick, fibrous husk, ripping strips away like coarse rope until the smooth, hard inner shell was exposed. The sound was a distinctive rasping tear, a counterpoint to the soft roar of the waves. With the nut stripped bare, Raja would focus on one of the eyes. He'd insert the sharp tip of his claw and with a controlled, twisting motion, puncture the shell. This required patience and immense sustained pressure. Crack, the tiny breach was made. He would then widen the hole, sometimes even using a large, broken shell fragment as an auxiliary tool, gripping it with one claw to hammer with the other. Finally, the reward. With the opening large enough, Raja would use the thin, sharp points of his smaller legs to scoop out the white, oily meat of the coconut, savoring the rich, sweet flavor that fueled his mighty body. He was, in essence, a living land-based nutcracker, perfectly evolved to harvest this single precious fruit. As he ate, a smaller crab, a curious land hermit, tentatively approached, only to recoil instantly as Raja shifted his formidable weight. Raja didn't even notice. He was lost in the quiet satisfaction of the jungle's most extraordinary feast, a testament to the primal, powerful, and unique life that thrived beneath the green canopy of Kalimantan. He finished the meat, leaving the cleanly picked husk as a monument to his strength, and slowly lumbered toward his burrow, disappearing into the humid darkness until the next evening's hunt. Key details used: scientific name, Burgess latro, location, Kalimantan, Borneo, coastal rainforest, pandanus palms, South China Sea. Appearance: immense size, mottled purple-blue carapace, thick legs with sharp points, massive chelipeds, claws, felted brown hair on claws. Diet: behavior: highly specialized to eat coconuts. Technique: finds the eyes, the 3 weak spots on the coconut. Uses his claws to rip away the thick, fibrous husk. Punctures the hard inner shell through an eye with a precise twisting motion. Uses smaller legs or a shell fragment as a tool to scoop out the white meat. The sound is a distinctive, loud, rasping tear crack.